Today we are at Stile Vineyards and Winery just outside of Kansas City, Missouri to explore the extremely versatile Vidal Blanc grape.
Stile is located about 30 or 35 minutes northeast of Kansas City, Missouri. The approach we have in winemaking is stay true to the grape. We do very little in terms of additions. We do no color corrections. We really work with what the grape gave us, what the season gave us, and let the grape express its seasonality. The key part about being an estate winery is that we are in control of everything from the beginning to the end. We grow the grapes, we do the vinification on site, we bottle on site, we sell on site. When we were trying to decide which grapes to plant, we wanted red and white, we wanted French American hybrids, and we wanted varieties that we could do a lot with. Vidal Blanc specifically has a wide range. We can get it all the way from dry to sweet, we can use it for blending, we can do late harvest with it, and we can do port with it. So it allowed us the most flexibility to allow the grape to express itself.
I'm a fan of Vidal Blanc because it can be made in a sweet style, it can be made in a dry style. There's people who make a sparkling wine style out of it. It's a very versatile grape. It seems to grow well in this climate, and you end up with a grape, to me, that has always a sort of soft, kind of ripe pear, maybe pear candy flavor. It's not unusual to have a touch of peach there. And in the best examples, you also end up with a sort of lemony or green apple note right at the end, just to kind of clean it up and make it more refreshing.
The thing I really love about winemaking is that it is the expression of the season. It is the expression of the grapes, and is actually, frankly, an expression of what our guests desire.
And so now we're here in the tasting room, and Shriti is going to take me through the incredible variety of wines that you make with the Vidal Blanc grape. It's kind of amazing how it can be vinified in so many different styles.
It is a very versatile grape. It's got a long history. It has really great acidity, which allows us to do a lot with it. It matures mid-season, so that kind of gives us some room to either harvest early or let it hang longer and do something late harvest with it. This is our Reserve Vidal Blanc. This is a year where we have exceptional grapes, and we will designate and say we're going to put this one away to do something a little bit special with.
I mean, it looks like it's been in the barrel, or is this stainless steel?
Barrel aged. But neutral barrels for the most part. Mm-hmm. This wine spends a lot of time on the lees, so a lot of the mouthfeel comes from being on the lees versus the oak. So we tend to use neutral oak on this one, so that it isn't the Chardonnay style, if you will.
Sure.
So you get that complexity and let the wine express itself without having the oak compete with it.
And so, for those of you watching at home, explain what the lees are and what that means in winemaking.
It is the elements that are left, if you will, dead yeast, so that it spends a little more time in there. We stir it up a little bit and allow it to give back more depth. It's great with food because this will help, if you're eating a pasta dish or something like that, it'll help cleanse in between bites so that the next bite tastes as good as the first bite.
The aroma doesn't have that citrusy character, but the palate is very, very citrus forward.
And you can still feel it.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not just gone, it's still there. This is our Vidal Blanc. It is our sweet white, if you will.
And so what is the residual sugar on this wine?
About 5%.
Which still is not crazy.
We're not really good at crazy sweet wines.
To be fair, Missouri wines have a reputation of being sweet, which is something, if you were to rewind the clock, maybe 25 or 30 years, that was the case. But now, most Missouri winemakers are making these much more sophisticated, drier styles, and you can see exactly in the versatility of the Vidal Blanc, exactly how you are able to take this grape all the way to dryness, but even when you're vinifying it in a sweet style, it still has a beautiful structure to it, and the acidity of the grape, it doesn't make it just sweet. It has a lot of character.
It's wonderful to have the grape to work with that is so versatile, because we can then adjust to what the guests want, what the season is doing, what the new trend may be.
To learn more about the Vidal Blanc grape, as well as fence-style vineyards and winery and all of the other amazing wineries here in Missouri, just head to MissouriWine.org. I'm Kat Neville, and thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time.